Welcome to Barbell Brigade. I'm Alex.
I'm Gio.
And no, the Zoom is not on. But I'm Lou, and this is my bicep.
That is his nose.
Hey! Hey, my nose is crooked. Did you guys know that?
No.
I sweir.
It's ugly.
Let me see.
I broke it when I was younger.
Oh, snap.
Oh!
Yeah, your finger was
Anyways, what we're going to talk about today is things that you must know for your first powerlifting competition.
Make weight.
How many times did you not make weight?
Fuck, every time.
So you
every damn time.
You cut every time.
Because I hear a lot of people say don't worry about cutting weight or making weight for your first powerlifting meet.
Yeah.
And why do they say that?
Because it's really stressful. Like when you're cutting and you're worried about doing your best and like trying to put up these good numbers, and then you're worried about that. You're worried about like the crowd. You're worried about your nerves. You're worried about making weight. It's super stressful.
It is.
And cutting puts you in a bad mood. Too, at least me, because I love eating.
It puts you in a bad mood, and also you will feel weaker just from dieting.
Yeah, because you don't understand your leverages yet, and like you're barely like figuring out your form and like how the weight's gonna feel, and then you're like losing 10 pounds or whatever you have.
Some people drop like even 20 pounds, which is pretty insane. Like some people really know how to manipulate their bodies or not. But I mean, me, I'm so bad about it. Like, I feel like I walk in, I wake up and I'm like, shit, I gotta like cut 2 pounds or something.
Oh my god.
Every time. Hey, but he went through the same thing last time.
I cut every time too, except for my first one. The first one is the only first one that I did cut for. Yeah. I just kind of
walked in.
That was good.
Yeah.
Actually, I cut weight like 30 minutes before.
Oh my god. Don't follow his advice at all. Always wrong.
What do you mean, the swole advice?
So things I would recommend for you guys to pay attention to is definitely look at what your openers are going to be like.
True.
That's super important. And your opener should always be something that you're like super comfortable with at the gym, repping it out. It's not going to be hard because again, like we've been mentioning, you're going to have nerves. You're going to have new equipment you've never trained with. A bunch of people are fucking watching you. But it's still fun.
It's a lot of fun. I know, we're making this shit look scary.
So definitely just knowing your openers. And another thing that I fucked up on my first meet was commands.
Oh, true.
I was so nervous. So the first lift was a squat, right? So you go and then you unrack the weight. They give you the command when to squat, right?
Yeah, they'll be like, squat.
Squat. You squat, right? You lift it back up and you're supposed to wait for them to say rack. And then I didn't wait because I was just so nervous, and I was really happy that I got that weight, that I just racked it before he gave me the command. Lift didn't count.
Like you did like a clean and jerk or what?
No, I went down, up, and I was like, yay! And I just racked it.
You know what though? There was a person that I saw.
What?
And she's a close friend of ours.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
She got so concerned with the command.
Yeah,
she was waiting for the command to come back up. From
you know who you are. She's so funny. We were just talking about it with her like this week. We told her, we're like, hey, do you remember when you pause squat? She's like, and then her boyfriend was like, she thought that there was like an up command.
And then I saw him there,
That's
and
very important.
He was there, and he was the one yelling, "What are you doing?"
That's pretty strong.
But she was nervous, so
yeah.
You're the real MVP.
So for your first attempt, it should be something that like you could hit it like nothing.
Yeah. All your openers should be that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing that Barton has given me advice is just like he tells me like it should be something that's just gonna get the meet started. You know, like that's gonna build momentum. It should be easy. It should build your confidence, because that's what your opener should really be. You know, something that you know you're gonna smash for sure, and it's gonna build up momentum.
Yeah. Also, it's really important to train at least once or twice in the singlet that you're gonna be competing in, because that's a whole new world.
That shit crushes your nuts, man.
I don't know about that, but it definitely gives you a fucking back and front wedgie. It's
what were we talking about earlier? The DJ?
Yeah, they don't know what we're talking about.
The vagine.
Yeah, when girls masturbate, they do the DJ. But that's something else.
You do that too?
No. Alright, so we talked about knowing your openers, knowing your commands, like your training equipment, not cutting. What else should they know?
Also, I know. just because you hit a 1 rep max, like for your bench or your squat or your deadlift in the gym, like the gym.
In the gym, machine. Wow.
Oh god.
In the gym.
Somebody's thirsty.
Damn.
Somebody bring this man a Gatorade because he's dehydrated.
In the gym doesn't mean that you'll be able to hit those numbers at a meet. Yeah, true.
Why is that?
Because that's what happened to me.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like
I feel like people get really greedy at meets because it's just like you're going ham. This is where you want to go ham, not like my training where I go ham all the time.
True.
That's bad for you. You go ham here. You go all out. You go full like, you know, like yeah. So
go full loop.
Also, don't lift heavy like a week before. You want to take at least a few days off. Like
exactly.
But it also depends on you too. There's some people who like to take like 3 days, 1 week, or even 2 weeks. But you have to do what's best for you, and that's what training is about. Just like understanding yourself. Or nah.
Let us know if there are any other things that you guys would like for us to discuss. Leave it in the comments below. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
People have been asking me at the gym, especially like new powerlifters.
Why do they wait? Why do they ask you anything? You don't know anything.
Because I actually work there,
nothing.
and I don't just show up there with just to train.
Damn.
I do.
Damn.
I do. I just show up to train.